Would you say that holidays spent with your family are the holidays of your actual dreams? Well, for most people, family gatherings during the holidays are rarely stress-free or picture-perfect. And these days, the picture of the happy family that we see in the media isn't often the typical experience. Many families have complex family structures. Parents divorce and remarry, families blend, and as a result, traditions can clash. Those traditions are actually deeply rooted in our different religions, our identities, our childhoods, and in short, our traditions are emotionally charged, and celebrating holidays in a new way can actually bring on its own form of disappointment and tension. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you a way that you can help relieve the holiday stress, develop an inner harmony, and so you can have that at your family gatherings. Hi, I'm Mary Morrissey, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I create a new video just for you. So more than 45 years now, I've been studying, teaching, and mentoring others in the art and the science of transformation. So we're talking today about transforming our experience in our holiday gatherings. We're not going to change everybody else at the gathering, but we can change ourselves. As a wife, as a mother, as a grandmother of a blended family, I know from personal experience that family holidays can be some of the most challenging times in a person's life, which means that they are also very important when it comes to our own personal growth. A woman I know once shared a story with me about the birth of her first grandchild, a little girl. The woman and her daughter had a long history of not getting along well. However, when it came time for her granddaughter to be born, her daughter actually called her and invited her to be there for the birth. So the mother traveled clear across the country and made plans to stay for a few days. After 50 hours of labor, the mother called me and asked me to pray that everything would go well. And finally, that little baby girl was born, healthy, wonderful. The woman, now a new grandmother, wanted so much for her time with her daughter and a new granddaughter to be a chance to reconnect, discover new ways of being together. But over the next few days, that former difficulty, that tension that underlied their relationship before, that all resurfaced again. And so the mother knew how precious this time was, and it didn't go well. And she felt hurt, she felt upset, she felt disappointed. And the night before she was leaving, she thought about what to say to her daughter. She wanted so much to seek retribution, to say things to her daughter like, you know, someday your daughter is going to point out where you're not perfect. Your daughter is going to say some things to you. Or you're going to want your daughter to appreciate what you've done and to understand that you've made mistakes. But as she sat across from her daughter and she pondered what to say, she told me that suddenly she heard a voice inside herself that said, refuse retribution. So instead of saying what she had thought about saying, she said, you know, as I look at you and I look at your little girl right now, I can feel the love that you have for her. I know you'd throw yourself in front of a truck to save her. I feel the same way about you. And she said her daughter looked at her with a surprised look and began to weep. And they hugged and they connected. And the woman told me that she realized that she didn't have to say anything about retribution. She needed to speak about her love. And at that moment, love won, and it began a new connection, and that new connection began to grow. So the message we can take away from this story is, when we go into our family gatherings, to really pay attention to what's in our heart. In the Christian tradition, the nativity scene, of course, has a mom and a dad and a little baby. It's a typical scene of what it takes to bring forth new life. In that tradition, those of us that practice that, there's the guiding light that comes that night, a star to follow love's way. We actually see that messaging in all the wonderful religions and traditions on our planet. But there's also a very famous Christmas carol where there's a line in it that says, let every heart prepare him room. Let every heart prepare room for love to live in our heart, to love to be the guidance of our words and our actions. And as you prepare to go to your family gatherings, we all have memories. It's easy to take those memories of hurt, disappointment, irritation that were happening before, but take them fresh into the new holiday. So what we can do individually so that we have more harmony, that we have a new holiday ourselves, is make our hearts a place where we practice putting love first. Go to that holiday, look for everything good that you can find. Get your attention off what's hurt you, the disappointment you felt, and look for something good that you can find in every person in your family. Many of those family members you didn't choose, but still they're part of this constellation called family. And I know that if you do this, as I do this in my family, love grows where it's welcomed. Love grows where it's fostered. Love grows where it's made welcome. Let each one of us make room in our hearts for love. And now I have a question for you. What is one thing you're grateful for when it comes to your family? I know there's gratitude in there. So go ahead and share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed the video, please go ahead and share it, and again, subscribe if you haven't done that already. So thanks for watching the video today. I wish you, from my heart to yours, a beautiful holiday season in whatever way you choose to celebrate it. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye for now.